All right, first and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS and rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into, all right, tonight, is dealing with how things are going to the next phase. Okay. This thing, all right, called prophecy, all right, is entering into another phase. You see, we in a time now, where the Lord, all right, is really going to get active with judgment. He's really going to get active, okay, with shutting this society down, okay, ending the rulership of the wicked and bringing in a righteous rulership of Yahweh Shai, okay, and the hopeful elect. So as we come into this time of transition, we're coming into a time where it's going to get extremely, extremely bad, man. Okay, this thing is going to go to the next phase, all right, because right now we're pretty much still in the time of plenteous, okay, where people don't have a thought of famine. People don't have a thought, of this current society, going into extreme poverty and scarcity. Okay, people still have a mindset of plenteous and bread and circus and partying and BSing. But Yahweh Shema Shai is finna take this thing to the next phase, and he's putting the pressure on Esau Edom to come on with it. Because the Lord wants Esau to cause famines and slow down the economies and eventually crash the economies and create violent environments. Like the Lord, He wants all these things. He's putting these things together in the earth. Okay, because it's all judgment. Okay, and then eventually, all right, He's gonna judge Esau Edom himself. All right, and set up a righteous empire in the earth. And right now we're living in the transition of these things. Okay, so when you go to let's get this in Second Ezra, this Second Ezra chapter 8. All right, this Second Ezra 8:50, and it says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them, all right, that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Okay, and people right now, as you can see, even those that know they're Israelites, and men and women, are at the peak of their pride. Okay, this is the time, okay, within the movie when everybody's at the top of their pride. Esau, proud as hell. Okay, people of the world, proud as hell. You see, men and women that know that they're Israelites, still proud as hell, man. Everyone is in the peak of their pride. They're set for judgment, man. At least they repent. Speaking of Israelites, man. Okay? But everyone that we can see is peaking out in pride, when we in the time to peak out in humility, man. We in time to peak out and being in order. Being disciplined, man. Okay? But we see everyone, is in the height of their folly, as the Lord is about to bring judgment, man. All right? And those same people are going to dwell in torments, because it's going to be extremely bad out here, man. Okay? And the scriptures say that, man. It's going to be the Most High finna wipe a lot of smiles, okay, on people's faces, man. Okay? Prophecy is going to stop all this cackling and giggling in the earth and playing, and right, and rebellion. You see? When you go to when you go here, because Esau Edom, you remember this man wants to be the Most High in the earth, and in his attempt to do so, all right, he wants people to bow down to his image. Okay, and yeah, the Lord's gonna allow this man to bring the pain to attempt to do so. All right, but we know he's gonna fail. So this thing, Esau, the Lord got the spirit on Esau where he's not finna keep trying to be politically correct, and trying to persuade. He's just gonna bring it. Okay, now when you go here, let's get 2 Thessalonians 2. Okay, this Second Thessalonians 2 and 4. It said, and I started at 3. It said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a great falling away first. Okay, and the main falling away was Israel, from righteousness, man. We fell away from who we were. Okay, and that happened after from 70 AD when we first got scattered until now. All right, we pretty much fell away completely from who we were, man. Okay, and that was part of prophecy. Okay, before we will come into this time, that had to happen. And it says, and that the son of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Now you read it in the new NLT, it says, do not be foolish by what they say. Okay, because you had people, trying to say that, the end, was then, as if all things in prophecy were fulfilled, but no, there was still more things, to be fulfilled. Okay, it said, for that day shall not come until there is a great rebellion against the Most High, all right, which I fallen away pretty much because we were supposed to be the standard of righteousness in the earth. We're his people. And the men of Israel, his sons, we're supposed to be the standard of righteousness in the earth. So when we fell away, they're pretty much opening it up for Esau to just lead this great rebellion in the earth. Okay? Going to the Renaissance period, man. When Esau was able to come back in power, what did he do, man? He pretty much led the earth on a great rebellion. And he and he's so deceitful, what the scriptures say, he would deceive the nations in the four quarters of the earth. He's so deceitful, he used the Bible to do it. Because you really look into the doctrine of a Christian, they're extremely rebellion against Yahweh Shema Shai. The true narrative, the true word. Okay? But all this had to happen to lead to this time that's going to take us into the next phase, man. Okay? It said, don't be fooled by what they say, for that day shall not come until there is a great rebellion against the Most High. And we see the rebellion against Yahweh Shema Shai that's at an all-time high. Okay? No regard that everyone thinks is a joke. Men talk, women with fringes on. You see? In a complete open rebellion. And it says, and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the one who brings destruction. Esau, Edom, okay? The Lord is going to use this man to do a lot of destruction in the earth before he's removed out of power, man. Okay? This man gonna shoot nukes before he get out of power, man. Okay, but he's gonna destroy his own kingdom in doing so. Okay? Verse 4 it says, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And this is what this man wants to be. And he wants people to worship him in this technology, man. Okay, and that's why he's going to present his technology to the earth. For look, you got to accept this device, the C-hip. Okay, that's coming. Okay, well, so before the C-hip comes, these currencies got to crash. So we in that point, and things are finna go to the next phase. And like I say, right now, people are still in their spirit of being in abundance. Okay, but that abundance is going to turn to scarcity. You see, Isaiah 47 and 8. It says, therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I will not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Okay? And that mindset begins with Esau, Edom. Okay? But guess what? The scriptures say, so is the judge, so is the people. Okay? And the masses of the people have this carefree, all right, nonchalant attitude in the earth. Okay? You don't see any urgency. When you go out in your day-to-day, there's no urgency in the earth, man. You see? People are set pretty much in their rebellion and wickedness. Okay? And they just live carelessly, man. They always think it's going to be a $2 wing Tuesday. All right, Taco Thursday. Okay, ladies' night. Saturday. They always think it's gonna be like this, man. Okay, but the next phase of this thing, all right, is gonna leave a lot of people, okay, in shock, man. Okay, hey, this is the worst times, all right, ever since the earth was that we're coming into. Okay, and if you look out in society, would you think we were this close to that time? Absolutely not. Okay, the masses have no idea what the next phase of this thing brings, man. Okay, and it's gonna be terror. You see, okay, and see, people not gonna have access to, people not gonna have access to food. Okay, people not gonna have access to the grid. Okay, people not gonna have access to the word. So you ain't gonna be, you're gonna be able to go to alternative news, and you ain't gonna be able to go to the prophets and see, what's the skinny like. Nah, it's gonna be a next phase. All you gonna have is all right, telling you what to do next, man. Okay, and see, um, let's go from there. Let's get this in Second Esdras. All right, Second Esdras 16:21. It said, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." You see? So these things are growing on the earth while people are still enjoying, this time of plenteous, man. This time of convenience. Okay? When it's gonna come a time, it's gonna come to a breach of halt. Okay? And it's gonna be a new norm. And it's gonna be far worse than those lockdowns from a few years ago, man. Okay, it's gonna be far worse. You see? Because you can feel the build up to this one. But gas done went back down. Inflation dropped, a little bit, eggs, high, but you have different things that Esau will tighten up and he'll ease up on, man, because that's a method of a snake. Like them boa constrictors, all right, when they wrap around, they prey, you know, and they using those muscles to contract, all right, what they'll do, all right, they'll tighten down, but then they'll loosen up. And when that animal, all right, or their prey take a breath, all right, then he tighten up some more. Okay, and he keep doing that same exercise until he has tightened, all right, all the way down. Okay, he'll do that same thing over and over again, and that's what's happening, man. Esau will tighten down, then he'll let you breathe. He'll tighten down some more, let you breathe again. Then he'll tighten down, man, till hey, you suffocated, man. Okay, and this is the times that we're coming into, man. And people don't, people are not feeling the squeeze, all right, to the full effect yet, man. But it's getting there, massive layoffs. Okay, more to come with it. You see, it's finna get real grimy. Now, when you go to um verse 22, it said, "For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." Okay, so it's gonna become a common thing of people dying of famine. That's gonna be coming. Okay, gun violence, man. With gun violence is normal now, but it's gonna be on a way whole another level, man. Okay, it's just gonna be massacres in the street. Okay, the next phase of this thing is gonna be completely different, all right, than what we on now, man. Okay, and then guess what? The number one thing is gonna be taken away. It's gonna be this word. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. It said, "Behold, the days come, said the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not of famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words, okay, of the Lord. And see, people are gonna be looking for answers, man. And see, it's in this word as it goes out, hey, it's in the back of people's mind, man. And the Lord gonna let it be known, like, damn, those men had it. They were speaking about all these things, man. Because guess what? These live streams are gonna be reality. Okay? These videos, these sit downs, these street teachers are gonna become a reality, man. Okay? And guess what? What's gonna be the reaction when the Lord removes the word? And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Be done. Okay? The grace period, and when the prophets, when the Lord put up the prophets, you know, hey, grace is being wrapped up, man. Because this is mercy. This is the Lord hand stretched out still, okay, before the judgment. Okay, but when he pulls that hand back, which is this word, you know, because we're an extension, you know, of the Lord through this word. You see? That's why Yahushua said, look, he that heareth you heareth me. He that heareth me heareth the Father. You know? So the prophets are an extension of that heavenly hierarchy, man, of Yahushua and the heavenly Father. Okay? So once the Lord starts to pull that hand back, okay, which is the prophets, man, then, all right, judgment is going to just be set in the earth, man. Only judgment shall remain. Only things that's going to be is going to be head busting. Either going to get, you going to receive mercy, or you going to get your head bust, man. Okay? Them going to be the two options, all right, on the menu, all right, come soon. All right, and I end it there. Let me get that. And 2nd Ezra 7. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra 7 and 33. It says, and the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment. Okay. How is he going to appear? Through his son, Yahushua. Okay. And the seat of judgment will be the Father chariot. Okay. And it says, but and the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, misery for the elect, and long suffering shall have an end. But judgment only shall remain, truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong. So the only thing that's going to remain is judgment. When the Lord removed his word, he's getting ready to open up fully in judgment, man. Leading all the way up to the missiles, leading all the way up to Yahushua, man. Okay? But before that, it's going to get extremely chaotic, violent, and the earth is going to be a horror house, man. Due to the circumstances of scarcity. Okay? So we need to be abundant what? In faith. So we can have abundance in mercy. Okay? And favor in these times, man. Alright? Well, Esau, Edom, done. Okay? Our people that don't believe, they're done. Okay? And so Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters were edified once again. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. All right, peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully, shalom.